Well, my hair looks up. My hair looks exactly how it feels. Rough. I'm just playing. My hair feels soft all the time. It looks rough sometimes, but it feels soft all the time. Don't play with me. Period. Okay, so I haven't ate French. I'm not a French toast type of person, to be honest, unless I make it myself. But I haven't ate French toast in so many years. But I just ordered some from the best restaurant in town. So I'm gonna try it and see if I like it. Hopefully I do, because I just spent some money on it, a little bit more than. Wait, how much I just spent? Mm, no, it was okay. It was a decent amount of money. It looks good. I love the fact that it has powdered sugar on it. That's different for me anyway. Um, I want to talk briefly about Project Elevated, which is my project, my idea of how we can make the world a better place in the near future, aka right now, in this moment, actually, but in the future. And it has a lot to do with people's self esteem, it has a lot to do with people's healing, and it has a lot to do with social justice. So, I think it's inevitable for us to go on a break from normal life, the systematic life, and a lot of things need to change because we have to get our mental health together as a collective for the future to be better. Dang. So in my opinion and from my own experience, once you get yourself right mentally, once you get yourself right and you like physically change, which happens from you mentally changing first, which that's why I'm stressing the fact that technically I mean mental, because that's how you can change physically. Well, anyway, I think that we need to go on a lockdown, global reset, actual thing where everyone can purge, and not purge like kill people, no, but purge their emotions and their traumas and repent and get saved. And I don't mean that too religiously where you gotta focus it on, oh, she's talking about Christianity or anything. No, I mean every single person on the planet. Not, it doesn't matter what your religious beliefs are, it doesn't matter, none of that. The good seeds need help. We need help. And we need a safe space and a safe environment to be able to do the things that we need to do. So in America specifically, housing shouldn't be at risk for people who are trying to get their mental health together, who need a break from normal life, from the systematic way of life, to do better. Who is that talking? She going off. I'm gonna taste it without any maple syrup on it, but the butter is sweet. Oh, nah, it needs some syrup. No, no. See, I'm not really a French toast person. So specifically, my project is proposing that the world accommodate the world to help with their mental health. And that consists of people not being at risk to lose their housing or to lose their basic human rights as humans. Their basic needs shouldn't be put in jeopardy because they need a break from being slaves to America and to the world wherever they live at, overseas, all of that. That's what I mean. It's the whole world. It's international, globally. Like, we really need that reset. We need to prioritize our minds. We need to prioritize. And the only way the bigger people would be opposed to that would be if they really are trying to enslave us. So if they have a problem with that, that tells us exactly what we need to know. They want us to be slaves. And they have been making us slaves this whole time. So if anybody wants to be on Project Elevated, you know, you're here. This is it. Project Elevated. Get our stuff together. We need to work in harmony and peace as a society, as a nation, one nation under God, not just America, but the whole world. But it's going to start where home is. So if you want to live in peace and harmony and happiness, you have to be the first initiative to that. You can't want to live in some place that you're not even a part, like you're not vibrating at that same frequency. You can't be someone who's out there causing chaos and wreaking havoc on everything and, you know, stealing and fighting and all that kind of stuff, all the bad stuff, and expect you to be able to live happily and in peace and harmony. That's not how it works. And I'm not saying that once you start living in peace and harmony, everyone around you and the whole environment is going to change like super quickly. No, that's not true. You might have to move away from wherever you're at anyway to go meet like-minded people, to live like-minded ways and live in like-minded ways anyway. Hold on, let me taste. Let me see. I should have got pancakes, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just not a French toast type of person. It's not even them because their food is good. But yeah, I'm not a French toast person. I thought my taste buds was changing. I've been liking things that I never used to like, but no, I'm still not this type of person. For me personally, when I was first going through the transition from being super depressed to getting a leg up and starting to step out of depression, it felt like hell in the beginning. It felt like hell getting out of depression. But now I am who I am now, and I know the things I know now, and I feel the way I feel now. So I'm very glad that I went through that. It was worth it. But for me personally, sleep was one of the biggest things. Like, and I'm not just talking about 8 hours of sleep every night. No, I mean like I slept throughout the day, and I was up all night, and that's not my schedule. I'm a morning person. I've never been really a night owl, but for some reason, like every day I have fell asleep like 3 times, and usually I was up at nighttime. And then I didn't sleep for 14 days, went through a whole, you know, the period of time, that whole 2 weeks of not sleeping, not being able to sleep. It didn't feel like I needed to sleep. It didn't make me super tired. I didn't look tired probably either. But I went through so much. And then after that, I started getting little bits of sleep every day, like 15 minutes the first day. Then 2 days later, I was able to sleep like 30 minutes. And it took me being next to somebody who made me comfortable again, sleeping, to be able to go to sleep. Because as soon as I started sleeping in the bed with my younger sister, and I want to thank her for that because, you know, we've been through our things, but she was a G through the whole thing. She was nice. I love her. Naya, I love you. It took me sleeping in the bed next to her and actually feeling comfortable and everything for me to get that little 15 minutes of sleep, to be able to build back up going to sleep for real. Because I couldn't sleep for 14 days. Like, I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. I wasn't comfortable in my environment. And it really wasn't the people themselves. It was literally like, I don't even know what it was, but that's why I know what we're about to go through as a society and what's going to happen and stuff. We can deter the chaos, but it takes this happening. It takes this being recognized that we need to take a break. We need to settle down and settle in one spot and let everyone get a hold of their mental health and their spirituality, what they believe in, where they are in life. Let them process their life right now. Like, it's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of things that have happened, and people are working so much and stressing so much about basic human needs like living and eating and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, the world works, I don't know if it's different for the people that's higher up there, since they probably don't even work like as much. And I don't know, I'm not in their position, I don't know, but I just want them to understand, like, for the working class and for lower poverty classes that really work like fucking slaves, sorry to cuss, but really we work, well, not we, because I'm not doing that. I'll go, y'all got me messed up. But for most likely the parents that be working 100 and something hours for 2 weeks and stuff, like, it needs a break. And I know, especially like essential workers, how they was working still through the pandemic and stuff. Like, I know we need that type of stuff to help people for service and everything, but they need a break. Everyone needs a break. Everybody needs to connect to their roots and get grounded and get centered. Like, we're not going to be able to uplift the world. We're not going to be able to change the world for the better if we don't have the capacity. Like we say, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you got all of these people overworked, undervalued, underappreciated, uncentered, unbalanced, like, it's not going to work. The world is definitely going to break. It's going to break. Everyone's going to break, and it's going to be bad, and we can avoid that. We can avoid it. I don't like this. I'm not going to lie. It's not my tea. No, it's not my cup of tea. And I'm on my lunch break. And actually, I need to go in a few minutes. Yeah. So, I just wasted my money because now I don't want this. It's weird because the flavor is amazing, but like, I'm not a French toast person. Like, I don't like the consistency. I don't like none of that. But the flavor is immaculate. I don't know what it's gonna take. I feel like it's inevitable. Like, no one is gonna get the picture of what I'm putting out there. Like, we need a break. We need another lockdown, but we need it to be not how it was last time, of so much like chaos and so much like questions unanswered. It needs to be a regulated lockdown where it's like, okay, everyone, we're taking this time, we shutting everything down, stay in the house, stay home, get your mental. Even though they technically kind of put it towards that type of way. They told people, oh, get coloring books and puzzles and stuff, things you can do at home, family game stuff. They did say that kind of stuff, but I need them. It ain't even them. I'm telling y'all, need to be centered. Family is the most important thing, and then at the end of the day, we're all family. We're all part of one big, diverse family. People need to stop killing people. People need to stop fighting. People need to stop robbing. People need to stop doing fraud. People need to stop doing drugs. People need to stop abusing the drugs. I'm not going to say it's such a bad thing to, smoke a blunt every once in a while, hit a vape, all that kind of stuff, smoke a cigarette. I'm not saying, because, people going to do what they're going to do. They're going to, you can't change that. Only they can change that. But definitely people need to stop abusing the drugs. I ain't gonna lie. You don't need a blunt. You don't need a blunt every hour. You don't need a blunt every 3 hours. You don't need a blunt. No, you don't need it. And if you feel like you need it, this project is especially for you. This project Elevated is for the people who aren't elevated yet to understand how to get elevated, to get a better life, to live happier. If you are living right now, you have a place in this world and you were supposed to contribute and you're not on track. A lot of people aren't on track, and that's exactly why COVID happened. It's exactly why a lot of things that are bad that are going to happen in the near future are going to happen. And that's because the world created a lot of bad karma for itself throughout the years. Think about all the things that's been happening, all the things that happened in history. Everything has an opposite effect. Everything has a reacting effect. Anything that happens, something is going to happen in turn of whatever that was that happened. And if it was bad, something bad is going to happen towards it. The laws of the universe are real. All right, so I just finished one of the French toast, and now I'm done with it. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go back to work. So the core values and the beliefs and all of that of Project Elevated is mental health. That's my first thing. Mental health, honesty, integrity, good morals, clear thinking, aka sober minds, and elevation. I'm alone at the moment with this. I need people like-minded. I need people to come join me in this project, in this community of trying to make the world a better place, who understand that it starts mentally. It starts mentally first. It starts at home first. It starts personally first. That's why it's mentally. That's one person. That's one mind, one body, one soul. Everyone has to do it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying. I've been putting out videos. You know, I've been talking about it on my TikTok for probably a year now. Not the TikTok that I have at the moment that I post the most on, but my old TikTok, I used to post most about numerology and stuff when I first realized that numerology was really helping me after that whole everything happened, the bad part. When I started getting out of the bad part and I was getting towards the confused but good part, yeah, numerology, that helped me. Then astrology, that helped me. It helped me decipher all of the feelings and emotions I was feeling. It was helping me understand the situations I was in and why I was in places that I was in and when I was going to get out of them too. Um, at the moment, I'm in my step of knowing that it's bigger. Knowing that we have to come together, knowing that it takes all of us, or at least a good amount of us, to make this change happen. So right now I'm in my stage of trying to get other people who think like me, who want the same things as me, who understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. That's the stage that I'm in right now. So I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next after this. Well, I guess once I find you guys and you guys find me, I guess then we're going to figure out what's next after that. But I'm not scared, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the path that the world is heading in. Because it's a lot. Like what I feel, what I see happening is bad, and it's not okay. And if we are how we are right now, when it happens, we're never going to get a hold of humanity and society quick enough. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be able to happen. People are going to be distraught and no communication. They're not going to, no one's going to, well, people are going to know what to do, but they're not going to be in a place where they can do anything because it would have gotten too far. That's why I'm trying to put it out there now. I don't know how people end up getting the niche and getting their followings and stuff. I don't know how that happens, but I'm ready for people to understand what I'm talking about. I'm ready for people to understand where I'm coming from and to want to experience what I want to experience. And I want to experience the world in peace and harmony, balanced, for the better, for the good of all, with harm to none. But there are a lot of harmful people out there, and we got to get a hold of them too. So, it's a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to lie, I don't trust the morals of the people in our government. And that's probably because I didn't have any say so of any of those people who got put in government, who are making decisions. I don't know any of their morals. And who's to say they didn't lie about their morals to begin with to get there? I don't know. I just don't feel that, because how I'm seeing where the world needs work at, it's like, how didn't they know this? How didn't they put this together? It's like it was strategically planned. Like, all of the Black people in communities, they fighting for basic needs that have them killing other people for things that aren't even real. Their morals, like, no one taught them any. Like, it's like, first they broke up the Black families to begin with, created a system that helped break up families anyway. But I'm not going to lie, it's not exactly their fault, because people should be smarter than what they have been. People should wake up, and people should do better. It's a lot of things that just need to change. There's a lot of things that need to change. There's a lot of things that need to be put in the spotlight so that justice can be served. And I don't know if I don't mean justice legally, like I don't know. I don't know how to explain how I feel about the justice system, other than the fact that we all know how wrong they've done colored people. So it's like their morals aren't there. I don't feel like they should be trusted. I don't feel like they should have as much power as we've let them have. But we need to learn their tactics. Not their tactics, but we need to learn, like, the system so that we can figure out how to make it better. I don't know, but I got to go back to work, so we can talk about this another time. But I am saying, like, Elevated is a project of elevating spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and becoming one nation under God. One nation under the dome, shall I say. Because I don't want to say that I'm specifically talking towards one type of like, it's not nothing religious. Like, all that religion stuff, I respect it and I understand it, and it means, all of them mean something to me, because I've learned things from all of them that I use in my daily life that are important to me for my morals and everything. Like, I'm saying, like, literally every single religion I've researched, I've studied, and I've taken something from all of them, because technically, in my opinion, they all talking about the same thing. They just call certain things different names, and they, have little tiny places where it's like, oh, they have like different type of morals, and that's fine. But I'm saying put it all together above all of that, above titles and anything. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about the government, because I don't like them titles and stuff, like, because people really don't have the morals that they think, that we think they have. They don't. Not deep down. Everybody have their trauma. Everybody have their ways. So, I'm just putting my thoughts out there. This is a solid project that I'm like putting out there for anybody interested. Anybody want to be a part of it? Anybody want to, add something to it? I'm open for that. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't want the world to I don't want us to get destroyed. I don't want us to I don't want us to go down the wrong path when clearly I see the other path. I see it. And I want everyone else to see it too, so we can all go the same way and we can make everything better. But we have to come together. Like, think about in your life the person who for some reason you hate the most. You have to love them. You ain't gotta agree with everything about them or agree with their morals, but you have to love them on a basis of a human. Like, they have their problems. They went through the things they went through, and that's why they are who they are, and that's why they act the way they act. But ultimately, like, if something comes and tries to destroy us, we need each other. We need each other. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go to work. Y'all stay safe out there. And if y'all want to start y'all journey already, or y'all on it already, y'all meditate, connect. I don't know. I'm so sorry that I really don't know how to put it into words all the way. I don't know. I don't know why I can't put it into the words that what I'm thinking in my mind, what I know, I can't put it into words to make it sound right coming out. Because when I put it in words coming out, it don't feel the same as like how I experienced it. And how I know you need to experience it. When I'm saying exactly the words, like, it just don't sound, it don't feel the same. I don't know how to tell you. Like, you have to do it and experience it on your own. And it's like, you ever question, like, did I feel this, or did I experience this, or I don't know how to put it. I don't know the words to put it. And it's making me so mad because I'm really trying to tell you, but I don't know how to put it into words. You have to experience it, and you have to go through it to understand it. I don't know how to put it into words, and I guess maybe that's I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna get off here because I really can't put it into words. I don't know the words to use for it. I don't know. It's something bigger going on, and I'm gonna need people to get centered. I'm gonna need people to take their breaks. I'm gonna need people to sit down and rest when they feel like they need to sit down and rest. And I'm gonna need them to. I'm gonna need them. I don't know the words to put it in. I don't know the words to put it in. Rest. Take a break. Rejuvenate. And I don't mean just for a day. I mean for a while. I've been on my journey a year. How long did I rest during that? I'm not sure. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not sure. I definitely needed more rest, but things like the world, the bad parts of the world, kept messing with my come up. It kept messing with it, and that's part of the, I guess, the journey, and it might happen to you too. People are going to get in the way. All the bad seeds going to get in the way, and that's exactly why I need everyone to do the work, the mental work, the spiritual work, to become better people, so we can stop bringing other people down, so that we can become whole as a universe, as a planet. Yeah. I'm gonna go to work. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. End it.